how can I serve this weekend?
那么我来到这里，我的心是说，我这个周末能够怎样子的侍奉你们呢？
See, Jesus, we're going to put Johnny up here.
我们把我的 Johnny 放在上面，
I'm going to eat him later.
等一下就把它宰了吃。
Stay there. We'll eat Johnny later.
等一下才把Johnny 宰了哈，他不会胀哈。
Go back over there, Johnny. We don't throw people around like that. We don't throw the lost sheep around. That was a bad example.
我们不可以把迷失的人这样子的把他们丢出去哈。
Stay there. I will kill you later.
放在那边先啊，等一下才宰他。
See, in John 13,
约翰福音第13章呢，
we see that Jesus has the towel over his arm.
我们发现了耶稣呢，他拿着一个毛巾在他手上，
And he comes to Peter and he says to Peter,
他对彼得说呢，
I want to wash your feet.
他说彼得，我要洗你的脚。
And Peter says, No, Master, you can't wash my feet. I'm not worthy.
彼得说：“夫子，你不能洗我的脚，我不配的。”
And Jesus says, If I cannot wash your feet, you can have no part of me.
耶稣说：“如果我不能洗你的脚，你在天国就没有分量。”
Because the heart of God was to come to serve, not to be served.
因为耶稣的心呢，来到世界上是去服侍人，而不是被服侍。
And he takes time. He takes time with Peter and he washes Peter's feet.
他就花时间呢洗彼得的脚。
See, this was the master himself. This was Jesus.
这个就是耶稣夫子老师呢，亲自替他的学生来洗脚。
That he was never too high to go low.
耶稣不会自高到一个地步，不能降卑下来。
And sometimes as a church, we need to learn to go low.
教会是时候我们学习降卑下来。
See, who are you serving in your life?
我们的生命呢，在侍奉谁呢？
Or have we become so ambitious that we just want to get in the pulpit?
或者是我们太过野心太大了，只想站在讲台上
And
呢？
this morning we're going to do something.
今天早上我们要做一样事情，
Because I feel like that there needs to be a spirit of reconciliation in the body of Christ.
我觉得呢，教会里面的肢体必须恢复过来，
Because I long to see a church that knows how to love one another.
因为我非常渴望那一个教会呢，懂得彼此相爱。
I don't have any time for criticism.
我发现我没有时间去批评人，
I detest criticism.
我非常讨厌人家论断。
I get criticized and I hate it
我常常有人批评我，我很讨厌。
because it shows that people don't really have the spirit of Jesus living in them.
因为我们看到说呢，人们呢不懂得有耶稣的心在他们里面。
And this morning,
所以今天早上呢，
we're going to take some time and we're going to minister to one another.
我们花一点时间来彼此的服侍。
Now, I would like to say this,
我要这样子说呢，
but if I do say it,
如果我说，
and then you go to somebody, then they think that you're going to, I was going to say, find somebody that you don't like.
我打算要说去找你不喜欢的那一个人，
But then if they come to you, you're going to like, oh, I didn't know you didn't like me.
然后有人来到你面前帮你洗脚，哦，你就说，哦，原来你不喜欢我啊，我还不知道呢。
But this morning, we're going to take some time.
今天早上我们要花一点时间，
And as a body, we are going to go low.
我们要降卑下来。
Because the heart of Jesus was not to be served, but it was to serve.
因为耶稣的心呢，不是去得到服侍，而是去服侍别人。
See, who are you serving in your life?
所以我们的生命呢，在侍奉的是谁呢？
I tell you, I want to see a reconciled church.
我要看到的是一教会的复合。
That we don't divide over doctrine,
我们不要再因教义呢把教会分开。
but we gather around mothers and fathers.
那么我们教会应该回到父亲母亲的根基之上。
Last Sunday, I was in New Zealand
上一个主日呢，我在纽西兰的时候呢，
preaching in a very, very broken area of the country.
我在一个非常破碎的地方来分享神的话语。
A good friend of mine is the pastor.
我的好朋友是那个教会的牧
And
师。
I preached this message for the first time last week.
我人生中第一次呢讲这一篇道。
And there's a man in the church.
那个教会里面有一位弟兄，
And he feels that his role of the church is to criticize the pastor.
这位弟兄他觉得说他生命的使命就是去批评牧师。
That he feels like it's his role to keep him honest.
To keep
Keep him honest. To tell him where he's wrong.
他觉得说他的责任就是告诉牧师说你错哪里，你错哪里。
And he creates division after church with everybody.
所以他就在教会背后一直在分裂教会，分裂教会。
He goes and tells everybody why the pastor's wrong.
他就跟所有人讲说牧师错哪里，错哪里。
And I preached this message.
所以那个上个主日我就讲这个
And
信
something
息，
broke in his heart.
有东西在他心里面就裂开了。
And he ran to the front after.
之后他就跑到讲台
And
上
he
来，
says, Pastor,
他就跟牧师说：“牧师啊，
can I wash your feet?
我可以洗你的脚吗？
He said, I want to wash your feet.
我想要洗你的脚
He。said, we may not have always agreed,
他说：“可能我们有时候不会是一致都同意的，
but I love you.
但是我要爱你，
And I need to do lunch with you.
我要跟你一起吃午餐。
And he broke down crying and they embraced and they hugged each other.
他们就彼此崩溃哭了，然后就彼此的拥抱。
See, what if we became known as the church that doesn't gather around beliefs, but we gather around mothers and fathers and we know how to love one another?
我们不要成为一个教会，因为教义很出名，我们要成为一个教会是很爱的就是像父亲、母亲、像家庭一样的彼此相爱的教会。
So here's what we're going to do this morning.
所以今天早上我们要
Is
做的就是呢，
that beside your seat,
就是在你的位置旁边呢，
there is some cloth.
我们有剪了一小块一小
I
块
want you
的
to
布
pick up the cloth and quickly hand it down the row.
你就把这个小块布呢拿起来，然后一人可以拿一片。
I want to make sure that every single person has a cloth.
我要确保说每一个人都可以拿到一片布哈。
Very quickly, pass
如
the
果没有
cloth.
不够的话，你可以把布拿起来。
If you don't have one, just raise your hand.
如果你没有布的话，你可以手举起来，我们可以给你。
Can I have somebody come and play? I believe this morning
我非常相信今天早上
that this is going to be a very powerful time of reconciliation,
是一个非常有能力的恢复的时间，
because this morning
因为今天早上呢，
we're going to take time to serve one another.
我们要花一点时间彼此的侍奉服侍。
And this is how I want it to look this morning.
今天早上我们要做的是这样子的
Is that as the sister ministers to us in worship,
就当我们的姐妹弹琴的时候呢，
I want people to get out of their seats.
我要我们大家可以离开我们的位置站
And
起
I
来。
want you to begin to move around the room.
我要你在圣殿里面走动，
And I want you to find somebody.
我要你找一些人
It doesn't matter if you don't know them or if you do know them.
不管你认识这个人还是不认识这一个人
And maybe it's somebody you love and maybe it's somebody you hate.
可能那个人是你最爱的，也可能是你最不喜欢的。
But you're going to go to somebody
但是你要去到一些人，去找一些人，
and you're going to say,
你要跟他讲说呢，
Can I wash your feet?
我可以洗你的脚吗？
And you're going to get down and you're going to serve them.
然后你就降杯下来，你
And
就在前面
you're
帮
going
他
to
洗脚，
prophetically wash their feet.
你先知性的行动帮他洗脚
And，you're going to say, Can I pray for you?
然后之后你说我可以为你祷
And
告
you're going
吗
to？spend a minute praying for them.
你就花1分钟为那一个人祷告，
And then you're going to go to somebody else.
然后你就再跟另外一个
And
人，
you're going to say, Can I serve you?
你就说我可以服侍你吗？
Can I wash your feet?
我可以洗你的脚吗？
Because we need to be known as a church of love.
因为我们必须要被公认，我们要必须被认识是一间爱的教会。
We're going to take an extended time doing this.
我们要花一些时间来做这一件
And
事。
I believe that something is going to break in this city.
我觉得当我们今天早上做这一件事情，这个城里面有一个东西会被打破掉，
that a spirit of reconciliation would come upon us.
和好的职分会恢复到教会里面。
I tell you, there is no room for competitiveness in the kingdom.
因为在天国里面，我们没有时间去彼此竞争、彼此攻击。
Are you ready to serve one another?
所以今天早上你已经预备好了来彼此服侍吗？
I tell you, the faster we learn to serve, the faster our promotion comes.
我们越懂得降卑侍奉人的时候呢，神就越快的提升我们。
And some of us, some of you are wondering why you're not being used by God.
我们很多人就说，为什么上帝你没有用我呢？
I'd like to propose to you,
我要跟你建议说呢，
because it's you don't know how to serve.
因为你还不懂得什么叫做服侍人，
Because it starts with loving the one in front of you.
因为呢，服侍人就是开始爱你旁边那一个人。
I want everybody to stand.
我要我们每一个人站立起来。